God. Oh, man. Hopefully some people are awake. I know some of you guys will come through. I'm looking at the clock right now. 12:04. So it's after midnight here, East Coast. I'll give it a few minutes. I'm sure some people pop in. But guys, we cashed day one, man. And we did it so easily, Touchdown, Florida State. I'm half tempted to live bet Florida State, man. Just a pathetic team, though. They have quit, man. They have quit. Yeah, I'm sure people start rolling in here soon. This was, you guys know me, man. Usually I don't go live. Usually Saturday mornings. This morning I was busy, couldn't go live for you guys pre-Saturday. But yeah, ladder challenge just so easy, man. Day one. And hey, I did the selection show, and I talked to you guys through, a couple layers of reasoning, and everything panned out exactly as predicted. I told you guys, man, I said Georgia, Notre Dame, and Alabama. I said, we got some fucking giant public underdogs. And yet the line movement went through the key numbers, man. Like right before kickoff, like USC was plus 11.5. So I knew those money lines were good. All right, some people are coming through now. I know it's late, guys, but I figured this would be easier. What's up, Lee? What's up? Yo, my guy. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? Hopefully you cashed it. Good shit. Okay, I assume you cashed it. Let's go. Money to be made. Okay, yes, correct. F Tennessee. Nah, that's good, man. We Bam in the ladder challenge. And I did think they scored that last touchdown. You guys got to let me know in the comments right now, because I actually did give out when that Tennessee line got all the way up to 10. I mean, I didn't want any part of USC against Notre Dame, especially with the weather that we saw at the end of the game there. And USC should have lost by more, but Tennessee, I mean, we all saw that pick six right before half. If that didn't happen, that would have been a close game. So when that line got to plus 10, I hit it. We hit it for 2 units. And apparently we lost. But I swear to God, he scored last second. And although it wouldn't be a winning ticket, I at least would have pushed my plus 10. So, put 2.4 units gone there on the plus 10. And that for sure would have hit if Tennessee didn't give up that pick six right before half. It would have been a close game. Tennessee was the better team in the second half. It actually would have got pretty scary. The ladder challenge would have been in jeopardy. But hey, it is what it is. That's just 2 units. Not a big deal. Georgia, Bama, Notre Dame, 3-leg sprinkle. Yeah, it's just one of those times where generally when you just like slap together 3 big names, 3 household programs, and you just take them on the money line, somebody's going to go down. Well, today was Texas Tech. Who bet Arizona State? Me and Premium. Some others as well. And by the way, guys, you could see on the screen, nothing is updated. I have nothing updated. It's going to take me a while to count up what happened today. That has got to be the most amount of wagers that I've ever had on a Saturday. I mean, lost on Duke. And by the way, Duke was the right side. I don't care what anybody says, man. Duke was the better team. They just consistently shoot themselves in the foot. So that was frustrating. Lost on Duke. Lost on Utah. Man, that quarterback's bad. But one on Vanderbilt, one on TCU. What else did we win on? I mean, I won on Arizona State. I won on Mississippi State. I won on Kentucky. I won on, I don't know. I mean, we won a lot more than we lost today. I just had so many wagers, a lot of parlays as well. Like Notre Dame, I incorporated into some stuff tomorrow. Notre Dame, I incorporated with Alabama, I think, and some stuff tomorrow. But hey, let's get to it, guys. I just want to do a little bit of recap here. Yo, what's good? Carson Wentz, let's go. I mean, do I look like Carson Wentz? I'm not as tall. Do I look like Carson Wentz? I hear that a lot, man. Should I be Carson Wentz for Halloween? Tennessee scored last second. Man, I really think they did. And it would have pushed my 2.4 unit play on plus 10. So that was annoying. Goddard. Would you bet Florida State money line right now? I'm tempted, but it's a West, they have the travel spot, West Coast. They just look sleepy. They just look like a team that's quit. I just can't get involved. I bought a point and hit the USC game because I had a profit boost. Nice. Kentucky too. Yes, Kentucky I hit. 300 on Ohio State, nearly doubled my money. Good. All right, let's get to business. Guys. And here's this again. I think I just quickly counted it up. I don't even know. This was me just going down my full list. Look at that, guys. I almost made 20 wagers today. That has usually, guys, professionals in the sports betting industry, we usually make 3 to 5 bets a day at the most. 20, almost 20 in a Saturday. I just couldn't resist. I really like the college football slate. I had some tough losses in there as well, but is what it is. And the max plays, they're alive. So, we'll see what happens here on Sunday. But if Sunday goes well, I'm not even going to say it, man. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. But if Sunday goes good, guys, wow, this is going to be a pile of money. So you've seen it for years. Yes, I don't win every week. I'm not going to win 52 weeks a year. But holy shit, if you guys see me have a really bad loss, it's just a big mistake not to jump on premium. I always bounce back. So I'm looking forward to today. But ladder challenge, we got to get rocking and rolling on this. I wanted to just go live because I want to talk this out with you guys. I want some feedback, and it's late at night. I know what we talked about when I did my option show on Thursday this previous week. I just wasn't ready to see the ticket cash. I didn't have the ladder challenge for Sunday lined up. I wasn't even going to get, in too deep or be too confident. I wanted to see it cash. I had a busy day. I had a lot going on. It's weekend, whatever. And now it's time to lock the fuck in and figure out Sunday. So we already talked about the options. We already kind of have an idea of what we want to use for Sunday. We just got to figure it out together, man. And then I'll, after this live stream right now, I will actually drop a separate video. I think I'll drop a separate video that'll come out in the morning, just hours from now, that will have the official ticket. So I just want to pop on here live. Quick recap here. Utah, the coach really is just near retirement. Let me just do a quick rundown because this really will help. And if you want to fast forward, if you're seeing this after the fact or whatever, that's fine. But just please, just give me 2 minutes of your time. This is going to dramatically help you cash tickets this coming week. I swear to God, even the rest of the season. What I talked about in the option show, almost everything was just chef's kiss spot on. So let me just help you guys out. Utah is capable, but the quarterback is very, very low IQ. They're too much of a one-dimensional offense. Special teams are horrible, and the coach is it seems like, dude, you just got to retire at this point. And he used to be an elite coach. Kind of reminds me of the Kansas State coach when he was just kind of falling off a cliff at the end of his career too. So that's what I think about Utah. Bet against them or pass. They are not a bet on team. Utah is definitely very overrated. They should not be ranked despite the record. Duke is talented, but the quarterback, still too many mistakes. The team, too many mistakes. The coach just doesn't seem to command discipline. So although Duke was better than Illinois, and although Duke was significantly better than Georgia Tech, fundamentally, they're not sound, and that's why they lose games in that fashion. It's just unbelievable. You're about to go up 7-0 at home and have full momentum, possibly even steamroll your way into a blowout win. You give up a scoop and score touchdown. That was the game. That single play. If Duke goes up 7-0, they win the game with ease. It was the sharp side. It was the correct side. But hey, they're just not fundamentally sound. So that was frustrating. That's what I think about Duke. Mississippi State, heartbreaker. That's a good team. I kind of like Shapen. I kind of like the quarterback. Competitive team, but they're just kind of hurting. Auburn, I think Auburn might really fall off a cliff now. I do think the players are probably going to go ahead and quit on the coach. I think they should fire Freeze tonight or this weekend or this week or whatever and just go with an interim coach the rest of the way. Now, if we still get Hugh Freeze moving forward, I do think we need to bet against Auburn. Not only do they just have bad luck this year, but I do believe the players will quit on that team. So it's just the NIL era. It's not the old days where you would play hard and whatever. These kids are making a lot of money. They're rich. Their life is good. They hang out with the cutest girls on campus. Their life is just fine, and they're not worried about mailing in the rest of the season. So I do think you could see teams like Duke, Utah, Auburn, and maybe a few others. I think you could start seeing some teams quit in the later part of this year. Texas. I want to talk about Texas real quick. Very fortunate, very, very lucky team. They're horrible. I bet Texas in the Oklahoma game. I thought that was the one spot where maybe the Oklahoma quarterback situation, just being that rivalry, that particular game at the Cotton Bowl, I thought that was the rally spot for Texas. Came right back against them today. We bet on Kentucky. Texas is really bad. They were so fortunate to even win that game. So Texas is horrible. Bet against them the rest of the way. They'll still be overrated. The books will continue to misprice them. Georgia's very good. I think their defense will come around. Their offense is good. Ole Miss, solid, no defense. Ohio State, elite, one of the best teams in the country, no doubt about it. I think somehow they're underrated, if that even makes sense. Oregon kind of got back to normal today. Notre Dame, solid. They kind of played sloppy too. I thought they should have won more comfortably than they did. USC kind of overrated. Indiana, I'm still not sold on. I think they're overrated. Texas Tech, So I'm just going to leave it at that. I just want to do a really quick rundown just to kind of get some of my thoughts out here just recorded. And I'm going to come back to this video when I'm looking at lines later this week. I'm going to go, what were my initial thoughts? Right after these games finished, what was I thinking? Because I want to stay true to that. So I'll leave it at that. What else we got? You're praying for a great day tomorrow. Nice. What's up? What's good? Ladder cashed. Of course, it cashed so easily. But everybody would take in your opinion. Yeah, that would be smart. You sweet and bad. Interesting comment. Wow. Is Braun your GOAT? I ask because picking back. Yeah, that's from his rookie season. I followed the Cavs so closely, man. I really liked Ilgauskas on that team. Anderson Varejao, and man, what a solid squad. Do you know Ahmed who? No, I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is that? I don't know who that is. All right, ladder challenge. Let's get to work. Let's do it. Let me bring up FanDuel. Wow, what an easy day one. I made the options video. We talked it out. We had to have, data and a lot of stuff, plus gut feeling, just everything correlate. We found those public underdogs, faded them with the money line on the favorite side. We even had a few extra points with Notre Dame and Georgia, and those games were more competitive than the Bama game. And then that under, man, Oklahoma, South Carolina under. I also straight bet the under. It was like 43.5. Cash that. I bet under 41.5 in Ohio State. Cash that. So I think my two plays today with totals 2-0 there. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've just had some bad luck this year. But hey, man, I mean, this is regular work. 9 out of 10, my opinions, man, they're just chef's kiss spot on. So we're locked in as usual. Just hopefully no more bad luck. I've lost some plays this year on just straight bullshit. So let me pull up the NFL slate and let's talk this through. Because this is, guys, I got to tell you, this is a tricky NFL slate. If you didn't do good today, if you're not on my premium, if you just, if you just took on college football today alone and took your best guesses and it didn't work out, don't chase your losses tomorrow. Please don't do that. Not smart. Rams, Jaguars. Here's this first game. I mean, no Puka Nacua. The Jaguars are used to this overseas thing. Do we dare put in Jaguars on an alternative spread? Can we trust that? I really don't want to wake up and nerdy have the ladder challenge like in Jeopardy. What do you guys think? Jags on an alternative spread. I mean, how many points would you guys need to feel comfortable with the Jags here? The lines come down. Puka, I mean, he's one player. They still got, Tutu and Devontae and Kyron and Stafford. Good coach. Man, I don't know. Maybe an alternative under in that game. That's just, I don't know. McVay 19-3 versus first season head coaches. Yeah, I mean, then you get some stuff like that. And this is why I'm doing this live. I mean, you guys can just chime in with anything that could possibly help us figure this out. But I mean, Jags are a 3-point dog. What if we took them plus like 14.5 and threw that in the ticket? Can they stay within 2 touchdowns? Like, I don't know, man. I don't think we can do it. It's the first game, it's the early game, it's the overseas game. Puka's out, but maybe the rest of the team will rally because of that. I don't think we can do it. I think we just have to pass. The next game down here, at least 7. Oh, at least 7. Oh my God, I'd need double digits. Okay, no. Pull up the money splits and see. Yeah, I could do that too. I'm not even gonna waste time. I think we're just gonna have to pass on that one. I think Jags money line. I mean, I don't hate it for like a standard straight bet, but to like put it in our ladder challenge, like God, I don't know, man. Eagles Vikings. Too much volatility, right? Another game. Do we have to just throw it out? Can't touch it. We got Carson Wentz going on the Vikings. I want to take the Eagles on an alt spread. Maybe this horrible little downslide that the Eagles are in continues. But what if we took the Eagles plus like 11.5? Even if they can't figure it out, like really the Eagles with that talent, are they seriously not going to be able to keep it like close? I know the Giants did. I mean, even the Giants did kind of blow them out. I guess there's a chance Jalen Hurts has another horrible day. I guess we probably can't do it. I want to bet the Eagles. I really want to bet the Eagles. I think they figured out, and I think they win. I think they cover. I think they're the better team. I think they've had enough BS. The Giants game, it was a divisional game, whatever. I'm not putting too much stock into that. Jackson Dart and just all that hoopla. Maybe it was even a rigged game. The Vikings with Carson Wentz? A low total of 43.5. I really feel like the Eagles plus like 11.5 is safe, man. I feel like the Eagles with a bunch of points is safe. You don't know if you want to bet against Stafford and the Rams. Agreed. Understood. Okay. Bye. Eagles, Vikings. Yep. Eagles lost me too much. That's fair. Eagles. Okay. More Eagles. Just like Ravens. Okay. You can see Eagles losing. Can't see Eagles losing 3 in a row. Yeah, me neither, man. Me neither. I feel like they're gonna get it right here. Let me pull up both sportsbook. We got to start looking at money splits here because this is one where this may actually persuade me to consider the Eagles more if the Vikings are very public. And in addition to that, man, all those foo-foo people on like Wager Talk and just some of those other platforms, like they're all over the Vikings, man. The media is negative against the Eagles. All I hear is negative this, negative that. Eagles suck. They got problems. That's when I want to bet them. I feel like we're getting I feel like we have value on the Eagles because of this recent down skid and because of all this negativity, man. I feel like we're getting a great price. The money splits aren't that bad. And honestly, there's a freaking ton of money on the Eagles money line. I think with the spread being so low, most of the people playing this game are just playing the money line. So I think most of this handle is on the money line. And holy cow, 80% of the money is 80% of the money, and about 80% of the bets are on Philly. God, I think it's too much for me. I was really hoping to see a lot of people liking the Vikings here, man. Damn. But the line has gone up. I mean, the books are reflecting that action, so that's not horrible, but that's a little scary. I think we have to pass again. God damn, that sucks though. I feel like that's good value, man. I feel like that's good value on the Eagles. I feel like that's so much negativity. Like we're getting a number where it just should not be that low. Like all this team does is win. If you just zoom out and look at their larger sample size, I feel like it's going to be hard for that team not to cover 11.5. But let me turn down my TV, by the way, because this Florida State game is at half, so not important. And I don't have any action on it anyway. I don't care. Maybe we'll make a live bet here on stream. All right, let's go to the next one. I just can't do it. I don't know if we can stomach the Eagles. I'm gonna put a maybe, man. I'm gonna write down a maybe. Maybe Eagles alternative spread. Maybe, man. Maybe. What else we got here on Pickett Sports? Let's talk this shit through. So we can't do this first game. I want to go alt spread Jags. I can't stomach it. Patriots Titans. We can't do this. Here's another game that we can't touch. Not enough value on the Patriots and too much of a storyline, too much volatility. I don't want either side, man. I don't want either side here. Do you have a bad team with a lot of points? You have no, thank you. No, we're not. No, absolutely not. No, we cannot touch Patriots Titans. Let me know if you guys agree with that. Did I miss any comments? Hold on, let me go back up. Jags 11.5. Yeah, I agree. It should be safe, but I don't know if I can stomach it. Eagles got to be safe at 11.5. Yeah, man, they fucking got to be. Even if they don't get it right, even if they come up short again and lose another game, they're not going to get blasted by the Vikings with Carson Wentz. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm liking the Eagles more and more despite the money on them. Rams arrived in London today for tomorrow's game. Not enough time. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the Eagles do got them hitters. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, enough to cover an alt spread. We don't need them to win. It's just, can we have faith that they're not going to, quit? Damn. Cooking Eagles. Scared to play the spread. McCarthy's garbage. McCarthy ain't playing, Adam. It's Carson Wentz. Who knows that game? Giants game over 35. Alt spread. Yeah, you're smoking crack with that. At Denver? Kevin, bro. Put down the crack pipe. Kevin. That is a bad idea. Absolutely not. Okay, Saints Bears. Bears plus 8.5. Is that enough? Can we trust that? I don't want to put money on the Bears here and have a horrible Caleb Williams game. The Saints have been feisty, but I like this Bears team. I Bears at home getting 8.5. That's what I would play. Maybe if it's not too juicy, we could get up to a 10 or 11 with the Bears alt spread to throw in. I mean, if the Saints go on the road and pull off a miracle win here, I mean, all they've done is got by the Giants at home. If the Saints pull this thing off, if they get lucky, if they get some mistakes, some freebies or whatever, is it going to be my margin or is it going to be like a walk-off field goal? I feel like the Bears at home, they got some momentum. Caleb's looking better. I feel like the Bears would for sure cover an alternative spread if we're able to get enough points and not have it too juicy. The other thing I kind of like is the over in that game, an alternative over, but it's still the Saints and the Bears. I don't want to lose money on fucking dog shit teams, man. Dolphins, Browns. I mean, this is just another one. These next two. Dolphins, Browns, Panthers, Jets. I would go alternative spread on the Browns and the Jets, but I can't stomach that. We're really going to put the Browns and the Jets in our parlays here. I'd like an alternative under in the Browns game, but it's already too low. Not enough value for me. Crazy stuff could happen. 1 or 2 turnovers, a kick return in the mix, and it goes over. So I can't do that. And then the Panthers, Jets, I don't know what we're going to get there. I have a hunch. Some of these games I would feel just fine with the normal 1-unit straight wager. You don't win everything. I think certain spots here are worth a shot in that fashion. But the ladder challenge, what we're trying to figure out right now, a surefire ticket. It's move on, man. So we're kind of limited. So far. Maybe alternative Jaguars, maybe alternative Eagles, but I can't even stomach the Jaguars. Raiders, Chiefs. What do you guys think about Chiefs money line? I'm scared this is an NFL rigged game to just ruin every parlay under the sun. I mean, Chiefs money line, man, and they get Rice back. They're rolling. They look great. They're at home. They're healthy. And they get a top weapon back on offense to just throw in the mix. The Chiefs on the money line. We have to throw it in. Why do I feel like we're going to get a good game from Geno out of the blue? Geno Smith will play good. Crosby's going to be on cocaine and he's going to go absolutely crazy. Strip sack Mahomes. It's a big rivalry. I'm a little worried about the Chiefs, but I think we have to. We're limited on options. I think we have to throw in Chiefs on the money line. How in the actual fuck are they going to lose that? Will Rice maybe ruin the rhythm on offense? I mean, he should boost it. Why is this line like glued at 11-13? I was hoping to, I wanted to see it go up. It's just kind of sitting there. Let's look at the betting splits for this. I mean, are people just absolutely nuking? No, the Vegas, the Raiders are a public underdog. Interesting. Over half of the tickets are taking the Raiders on the spread. That makes me feel better about betting Kansas City on the money line. I'm not worried about the spread here. I would never lay that many points in this situation, especially with this rivalry, but like the money line? I mean, bro, the Chiefs got everybody right now. They're rolling. I mean, they're going to lose at home to Ashton Genty and the Raiders when they got everybody. All right, Chiefs money line. I mean, it just feels violently wrong doing that. If the Raiders beat the Chiefs today, this shit is rigged. It is. Mahomes would have to get hurt. If we're going to lose on the Chiefs money line, Mahomes would have to almost get hurt on like the first play of the game. But I'm writing it down. I feel better about all this money coming on the Raiders. You know, people betting the spread. That's probably why the spread hasn't moved and why it's been glued where it is, because the action's, you know, for the most part, coming on Vegas. So Raiders money line or Chiefs money line. Are you guys good with that? Check mark. Can we put that in? It's juicy, but it'll help our odds. It'll help our odds, man. Let me go back to comments. Make sure I didn't miss anything from you guys. Eagles 11.5. Yes, I think we have to do it. Eagles alternative spread. I think we have to. Maybe they don't figure it out. Maybe they don't win the game. Maybe they lose another game, but they have got to be competitive, man. Too much talent. Right, Browns, Dolphins playing in monsoon. Yeah, I can't touch that. Most definitely limited. I have a hunch the Jets will. Yeah, I would agree with that. I do think the Jets would be the right side. Just can't trust them for the challenge. Leave it alone. Chiefs weird anyway. Yes to what? +8 on Chiefs. That would be way too juicy. I mean, even the money line alone is already pretty bad. Have you ever tried Coke? Next comment. By a field goal. Yeah, watch the Chiefs win by a field goal, man. We're gonna have to sweat our ass off because the Chiefs with a fully healthy roster at Arrowhead can't get by the Raiders. Man, I'll be really, really pissed. Austin Genty, their best weapon. Yeah, arguably. I'd say Bowers. Just joined the chat. Wanted to say Premium killed it today. Thanks, bud. Yep, no problem. Chiefs got to win. They got to win. KC will rest up. What do you mean, Kevin? They'll rest up like they'll kind of play. They'll play just to win kind of a thing. You're going to give me a heart attack watching this. Kevin can't go for Casey resting. Oh, my God. Why would you take Eagles at 11? That's a tell sign you don't like them. It pays nothing and rookie mistake. All right, guys. Everybody welcome Tyreek to the chat. He's never seen a ladder challenge before in my style. Maybe he'll figure it out eventually. He probably missed the cash today. You would have said the same thing, Tyreek. What do we have today? We had Notre Dame at home, and we took +4. We had Georgia at home and +4. We had the under in South Carolina, but we put it all the way up to what, 60.5? Yeah, that's how you do this. If I wanted to bet something like at a reasonable price, if I wanted to bet something -110, I would just straight bet it. I would never put those together. If I'm going to put things together, I want them so extreme that like for one of them to go wrong, it's gonna take a historical event. That's the whole point, man. It's the whole point. If I find something that is a good wager by itself, then I'm betting it and just it. I would never put something with it. You know what I mean? That's why 99% of my wagers are straight. But if I'm doing a parlay, man, You better believe each leg is going to be at least minus 500. At least. Not trying to get rich off one bet. Exactly, man. Stupid. We're just trying to get to plus. We need 4 or 5, maybe 6 things here just to double our money. 4 or 5 things that almost can't lose. Put them together, double our money. It's very simple. I don't understand how people don't understand it. Ever notice a team that plays a game before a Sunday or Monday night game usually wins? Kansas City. Ever notice a team that plays a game before a Sunday or Monday night game usually wins? I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't know why that's not registering with me. We can go make money every day. Yep, pretty much do. Pretty much do. Okay, so let's keep going here. Let's keep working. And then once I get all these final things done, I'll read your guys' final comments. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to finalize it myself, and I'll have the video come out in the morning, maybe around like 6 a.m. Eastern time, the official ticket video. But we're trying to get it squared away right now. If you guys are going to watch this live stream till the end, you're going to have a pretty good idea what the ticket's already going to be. Maybe that'll give you some opinion. So Giants Broncos. This is one where I'm willing to get more aggressive. Do we need points? Broncos money line? Maybe we just take 3 or 4. Tell me some more Giant. Yeah, guys, this is the same thing I explained. This is the same thing I told you about Georgia, Notre Dame, and Alabama. We were going against big public underdogs. Let me ask you questions right now. What do you see in the media? Jackson Dart this, Jackson Dart that. Ooh, Jackson Dart, the Giants. The Giants are getting momentum. The Giants, they're coming along. The Giants suck. They played an Eagles team that was totally out of sorts. And now they're a massive public underdog. And despite the action coming on the Giants, almost 60% of bets, this line went up from 6 all the way now to 8. It went through the key number of a touchdown. So the sports books had almost 60% of people bet on the Giants against the spread, and they moved it up through a touchdown. I think Denver on the money line is safe. Really, Jackson Dart and Scattaboo on the road in Denver at elevation on the road for Sean Payton and a competent team that's at least organized right now? Get the fuck out of here. I think we're safe with Denver on the money line. And you know what? Having all these limited options, like we've talked about, all these other games that we just can't touch, we're not willing to touch. Maybe this is one where we get more aggressive when we kind of make up some ground to get us to that plus money. I know it's going to be in every parlay under the sun. I know people are going to be teasing it, and that worries me. But you know what? It is what it is. How is Denver going to lose? Maybe we just do 4.5. Maybe we take a tiny little safety net. Maybe somehow the Giants have a walk-off field goal. Maybe the NFL's rigging this so this Jackson Dart story gets even more out of control. Let's grab just a couple points. How about just 3.5? Do we want to do that? Do we want to get super aggressive on the money line? I think it's totally safe. It would take an injury, multiple injuries, crazy things would have to happen. But maybe we just take 3.5. 3.5 or 4.5, just like we did with Notre Dame and Georgia. We were almost certain those teams would come through at home. This is at home for Denver. We have an all-time sell high opportunity on the Giants. Jackson Dart this, Jackson Dart that. Media's all over him, sucking his dick. Denver's going to cover the spread. I think Denver wins by double digits. I don't know why we would think otherwise. Public underdog? I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? Do we even need the 3.5? I think we do it. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not from the future. Crazy things happen in sports. Denver +3. You guys good with that? I don't know how that's going to lose. I think money line's totally safe too, but maybe we just grab +3.5. So if they lose on a field goal in overtime or something stupid, we'll be okay. Casey will win and rest up last 6 weeks. Okay. The rest thing, I don't know. Sorry, I should have simplified it. All good. Over. People do not understand it. Yeah, they just don't understand it. Oh my God, you guys are idiots. You're parlaying a leg that's -800. You don't know how to bet. Yeah, I do. If I find something that I can bet alone, I want it alone. I'm I'm not trying to 10x my money. If you're taking things that are like minus 150 and putting like 4, 5, 6 of those together, dude, just donate to charity. That ain't hitting. That ain't hitting. Giants. Kevin says Giants. All right. Well, Kevin's on his crack pipe, so maybe we fade Kevin in the chat. With all due respect, Kevin, you've had some wild takes. But hey, I'm not from the future. Maybe you're right. So bookmark this. If the Giants win, then yeah, come back, man. But anytime your mind tells you to jack up a spread, it's a telltale sign that your mind's saying go the other way. No, it's not, dude. No, it's not. It's because sports are crazy. I'm taking sides that I really, really like already and buying extra insurance. I don't know how that doesn't register. Denver +4 is a good leg. Yeah, maybe we just grab the +4. We grab that 4. Like I've explained before, I really like 4 versus 3. I really like 11 versus 10 because of the margins. If Denver was simply up by 3 and this Jackson Dart guy, maybe it's just a gift from God, he takes him down the field, game-winning touchdown, we would still be saved with the 4. So maybe we do that. Giants making their offense around Scatterboo. That's not going to work against Denver and Sean Payton, a good coach, a competent coach. What's up, Matthew? Can't move the ball, they're done. Yeah, that's what I mean. One-dimensional. Jackson Dart on the road? Mile High City? Come on, people. Denver should dominate. They should. Feel better grabbing a couple points. Okay, well, if the odds allow for it, we will. We'll grab that +4. Money line hit money and money hit too. Scatterboo, yeah. 3-0 today. OSU, nice work. Nice, Rick. Yes, Tyreek's coming around. Tyreek is coming around. Yes, man. If we can somehow, some way keep something alone or maybe just pair it with one other thing that's much, much smarter. This, we're trying to find 4, maybe 5 things that almost cannot lose, put them together to double our money. That's all we're doing. Any apps work in Florida? A lot. If you want to be a wizard on the internet, you get a VPN, you can do a lot of stuff. My bookie, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. Correct. They don't work in Florida. Been sending money home to do my bets. Yeah, do whatever you got to do. Hard Rock, yeah. But Hard Rock doesn't have these type of options, man. I don't think Hard Rock has the wild spreads. Like FanDuel, we could take a team plus like $1 million. They'll give it to us. It'll be juicy, but they'll give it to us. How your ladder plays going? Cash today. We cash today. And that's all that matters. What's your take on the Chargers? We're going to get to it. Hello. Good. Love your show. Thank you. Let's continue here. So far, Chiefs. Here's what we have for certain. Chiefs money line, Denver +4. That has got to be 2 green check marks. I mean, that's not going to get us anywhere near +100, but we're working our way there. Colts Chargers. Colts Chargers. What do you guys think here? I bet a lot of you are going to suggest Colts, and then we take a bunch of points, right? Maybe we take this Colts team who's been so good +14. I'm not comfortable with that. I'd be more comfortable with the Chargers +11.5. A lot of these, I mean, the Colts, look, their competition, their strength of schedule is not good. The quarterback is more capable of mistakes on the Colts side. Chargers are healthier than they have been. The Chargers have played better teams. I'm tempted to throw in Chargers +11.5, but at the same time, do I want to go against the Colts? The total, I'm neutral as well. At 48, we could buy up some points and go like under like 65, but these offenses are capable. We could maybe get another 7 to 10 points in overtime. I don't want to take an under. And I think that, with the running game between Taylor and just Chargers and how Harbaugh's wired, I could see this game being pretty low scoring, a grind out like 20 to 17 type game out of nowhere. I'm not willing to touch this game. I'm not willing to do that. This is one where I don't even think I'm going to accept your guys' opinions in the comment section, unfortunately. I'm not willing to do it. I'm not willing to touch that game. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't touch that game, man. I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it. You're right. Don't have crazy alts. Nope, they don't. Cool. Okay, cool. Here to win. Good. Colts. Colts a little too popular for me, I think. Under, stay away from Colts Chargers. Yeah, we have to. We have to pass. Addison, reception. I don't think I can stomach a prop bet, man. We did it one time with Joe Burrow. He hurts his fucking toe. Ruins our ticket. It's the only thing that lost. Unbelievable. Still can't believe that. Unbelievable. And you know what? I really want to do some props. And maybe we'll just roll the dice. I was thinking maybe props with Dak Prescott or this Lions game. When we get to that, I want to talk about this Lions game. You like the Chargers. Look who the Colts have won against. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, see, I told you guys I wasn't going to value your opinion. What are the betting splits? Show me the Colts being public as fuck. Yeah, they're public as shit. They're public as shit. Chargers, man. Chargers alt spread. Chargers are the sharp side. There's absolutely zero doubt. Again, look at the spread, guys. What is it? 1.5. I don't even think there's a 2 out there. There's a 2.5 out there on a weird book. Pretty much, guys, the whole handle on this game for the most part is going to either be a teaser or just people straight betting the money line. Look at the money line. 58%, almost 59% of bets on the Colts. Only 38% of the money. Chargers money line is pretty sharp. I bet if we took Chargers up to like 11.5 or maybe even 2 full touchdowns, if it's not too juicy, I feel like we'd be good with the Chargers, man. Chargers plus like 14.5. We'll have to look up the odds and see how bad it is. If it's like past like minus 900, I'm not going to be able to stomach that. Amon-Ra, yeah, can't do that. Too popular. Chargers plus 11. Colts haven't beat anybody. Yeah, agreed. Okay, so this is why you guys are here. I agree. All over in Cowgirls game. CD is back. Yeah, but it's just too high. It's just too high. It's going to be so juicy to even get down to like the mid 40s, I think. And that's too high for me. If I'm going to play an alternative over, I got to be in the mid 30s, preferably under those key numbers of like 33, 34, 35. I think it'll be too juicy. I agree with you, but I'm just not going to be able to get there. I was thinking alternative total for only the Cowboys, not both teams, but whatever. Okay, so this person's thinking the same thing. Okay, yeah. Chargers will win. Okay, I respect Santos in the chat. Charger spot for sure, but leave it alone. Yeah, I kind of feel that too. Chargers are pass. Yeah, I kind of feel that too. Hopefully we don't have to use it. I bet I can show you a 10 leg from my Bovada today. Okay, cool. Under 58. That's fair. Yeah. No, we're not live betting Florida State. Save your money. Chargers alt. All right, I'm going to put a star next to it. If we really need it to get us to plus 100 or close, we'll consider it. But let's keep marching on here. By the way, guys, I would appreciate it if you just drop a like on the live stream. Pretty simple. It'll let more people know we're live. We'll get more opinions in here. It'll help everybody. We'll sort this ticket out. So yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling here. Let me go back to the NFL section. Let's go down. Yeah, again, we already kind of just touched on this Cowboys game. The total's too high to go all over. It only takes 1 or 2 drives where they go for it on 4th and don't get points for us to get screwed. I'm not willing to do that. CD's back. I get it. It's a divisional game. Do we go with Cowboys alternative spread? I mean, they've been solid. Are the Cowboys really going to get blasted? Their offense should keep them in the game at least. We saw this line go from a slight underdog now to a small favorite. What if we took the Cowboys plus like 11.5? Is Washington really going to go on the road and blast the Cowboys with CD back? I feel like the Cowboys getting 11.5 or 14.5 would be lock. But then if we do that, it'll be the one game where Dak Prescott gets hurt. I mean, his health's been good, man. He screwed me in the past. I've had a couple big parlays years ago. where I just had him to like throw for 200. It was the only, I took him for a prop and he got hurt. I don't know about this Cowboys team. I don't know if we can stomach having them on our ticket. Green Bay. Here's another one where the line is just too fishy for me. I wanted to see this line do what Denver did, go up above a touchdown. It's just been sitting here, 6.5. I know there's a 7.5 out there too. Maybe. Sometimes this doesn't quite update. I think for the most part, 6.5s and 7s out there. We have an uneasy situation with the Cardinals. How about, I was going to say, how about the Packers plus 8.5? Can't do the money line, too risky. It's on the road. Green Bay's they've been kind of playing with their food. Even that Bengals game, Joe Flacco's first game was like kind of sketchy for a little bit. 8.5? I mean, maybe if the Packers do get upset, it's like the big upset of the day, Green Bay's pretty good. Are they going to get blown out by 2 possession or more? That's hard to believe. Green Bay getting over a touchdown, or at least a full touchdown, it'll be juicy, but if the odds aren't too bad on that, I think we could do Green Bay plus 8. A full 1 possession in our back pocket. So in case, Murray plays or the Cardinals, put in some effort at home or something weird happens, Jordan Love kind of has a mediocre game. Green Bay is still way too talented. Good defense. Hard to imagine they're not going to keep it at least within a score. Maybe they get upset. It's the NFL. Any team can lose on any given Sunday. Green Bay plus 8 has got to be a lock. I think we got to go with that. And they're a good team. It's not like we're throwing our money on the Jets and just crossing our fingers. Green Bay Packers plus 8 has got to be it's got to be a lock. It's got to be. Appreciate that. Really do. Niners. No, not Niners? Okay. Hector's on the crack pipe. Dallas 14.5. Tempting. But now with CD back, I feel like the value's kind of gone. You think that would help, but I don't know. They've been kind of gelling with Pickens and without him. Now if he's back in the mix, maybe Dak kind of has problems trying to share the ball. I don't know. I just don't know. It feels weird. Miami Browns under. Yeah, the under. I still can't do it. I just can't do it. I mean, we could see the defense score a bunch of points in a game like that. Special teams, mistakes, crazy stuff. Tough week, man. Yeah. Green Bay plus 8.5. Minus 2,500? No. No way. On FanDuel, there's no way. There's no way it can be up that high. Let me look it up. Is it too juicy to go with? No freaking way is it that high. I'd be stunned. Wow, it is that high. Holy cow. Wow. Damn. I will cross it off. I guess we can't use Green Bay. That really sucks, man. That is... What? That's crazy. I wouldn't trust Jacoby Brissett anyway. Yeah, but do we know is it for sure Brissett? Okay, if we for sure know it's going to be Brissett, maybe... No, I still can't do it. And I'm a Packers fan, so if anything, I'd have bias towards them. I don't think we can do it, guys. Let's keep going here. Let's get to this Lions game. I want to talk about this Lions game, see what you guys think. Also, actually, before that, we should do Sunday Night Football. And it's actually kind of funny. The whole slate is shit, but I think the games that give us the most opportunity are actually on Monday, both of them. I think we're going to end up using both of the Monday games. How about Atlanta plus a bunch of points? But again, I know Fred Warner's gone and the Niners are really hurt, but again, then we're trusting Penix, kind of an inexperienced, volatile quarterback on the road. So I don't even know about that. And it's Sunday night. It's prime time. Who knows? Maybe the Niners play good. So I can't stomach that. We have to pass on that. Let's get to this one. This one I think is a for sure hit. We don't have to use the money line. We don't have to be that aggressive, but this is a Lions spot. Baker Mayfield this, Baker Mayfield that, MVP. They're down a bunch of points. They come back and win in miraculous fashion on repeat. The Lions just got not embarrassed, but, we saw the little fight at the end of the game, and I know Branch isn't going to be playing here. That's a negative towards the defense, but this is a pissed off Lions team. Dan Campbell is going to have Detroit firing. This is a primetime game at home. It's back indoors on a field where Jared Goff is comfortable. This Lions offense is going to be high flying. I don't like Todd Bowles. I don't like the coaching staff of the Bucs. Yeah, okay, maybe this guy's back for the Bucs, Mike Evans or whatever, but then this guy's out. I think what's his name, Ibuka or whatever. Still too many injuries. They're still not perfectly healthy, the Bucs. They've been winning with magic. Baker's at an all-time high. You can even tell by his responses. They're like, hey, Baker, how's it feel to be like the front runner for MVP? He's like, guys, I'm just like, please stop this. Please stop comparing me to these people. Like, he doesn't even want the attention. He knows it's bad. We all know it's bad. I know it's bad. Maybe you guys don't. Maybe you like it. Maybe you're buying into it. Maybe you guys are suckers and you're betting Baker Mayfield to win MVP. It's going to come crashing down. This Bucs team is not very good. They've been fortunate. I do like Baker as a person, as a competitor, as a player, but this is a Lions spot. This is a Lions spot. We could either bet the Lions team total over, an alternative there. I'm sure it's about 30. We can go down to the low 20s. The Lions should get that done. I think we could probably look at props in this game, but I think we use an alternative spread on the Lions. We just grab maybe 4.5. Again, just kind of like Denver, like a very small safety net. Again, if Tampa Bay does it again and like wins on some walk-off crazy play, you know, they're going to win by like a walk-off field goal. They're not going to beat the Lions, who's off a loss, who's pissed off, who's back where they play the best. They're not beating the Lions by margin. Lions plus 4.5, Lions team total over. I think we can use both those lines at the same time. What do you guys think? That will help our ticket. That's two good options, and I like them. Do you guys like them? Can we go forward with that? Can we do that, please? Can I get a confirmation on that? Give me the confirmation on the Lions, guys, in the chat, man. Lions alt spread and Lions alternative total over. I think we have to do it. Players are banged up. Yeah. Lions 11 and off loss. And that. Throw it in the mix. Baker will be running for his life. And that. Throw it in the mix. I feel like you don't like any black coaches. Sure I do. I like Mike Tomlin. I could name a bunch, but I'm not focused on that right now. Sounds like you were in the No Kings March today. That's what you sound like. This is not a week to pick a side. It's about alt the spread to the under. No. Okay. Victor sounds good on the Lions. Santos sounds good on the Lions. Yeah, Santos knows what's up. He's on my premium. So he already knows what I'm thinking, and hopefully he's ready for Sunday, man. We're on the verge, if Sunday goes well, to a very, very nice week. So hopefully we can get that done. Matthew gave me a little LOL. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's all right, Matthew. No Kings, man. Even those black head coaches, no Kings. No Kings, guys. No Kings. Lions, I'm writing it down. Honestly, I didn't give, this is one where I don't know if I can get talked off of it. You guys can try. Anybody disagree? You know, that helps the most when you guys disagree and you have something that can back up your argument. If I could, second guess something, maybe we would avoid a losing part of the ticket. So if anybody's against the Lions with a safety net, against the Lions to go over a team total that's much lower than what it's set at home, indoors, good environment, Bucs team that's kind of banged up, let me know, man. So far right now, this is what I like. Chiefs are going to win the game. I just don't know how. The Eagles are close, but can we trust them? Probably not. Probably won't make the ticket. Denver, I like. Maybe we grab the +4. Chargers, getting a bunch of points with the Chargers seems like a really sharp side. I think that's the way to go, but I don't know if we can get there. And then this Lions. So right now we're up to 4. We have 4 green check marks, in my opinion. Denver with a little safety net. The Chiefs just to win the game. The Lions to score a fair amount of points. And the Lions to get the job done and still have a little safety net. So let me put this together and see what we're at. Let's see where we're at. What do those 4 things get us? I know it's not going to get us home, but does it get us close? Chiefs money line in. Chiefs money line in. Denver. Let's grab our little safety net. I really feel like we could just go money line here. The line movement, Giants being a public underdog, it's exactly what I explained in Georgia, Tennessee, and Alabama. Or Georgia, Alabama, and Notre Dame. It's the exact same thing. It's the right move, but that's okay. We'll take our little baby safety net so we can feel warm inside. Let's just grab 3.5 with Denver, because 3.5 to 4.5 is minus 900 versus 720. And I don't think we're going to need it. Denver plus 3.5. Little safety net. And then we come down here to the Lions. Again, let's do the same thing. Little baby safety net. I mean, do we really fucking need it? Probably not, but we'll use it here. We'll go with the 4 here. We'll go a little bit lighter on Denver. I really think that's a Denver spot. Lions plus 4.5. That's actually nice. That's minus 620. Just way too much hype on the Bucs. So we'll grab that. And then how about a alternative team total for just the Lions? The Lions total is set at 29.5, and it's juiced heavily to go over that. So the books right now are saying it's very likely we get 30 out of the Lions. So how about we come down here to an alternative number? I mean, do we go crazy safe and go with like 19.5 just for them to get 20 freaking points? I was thinking 22, because then we'd be under those key numbers of 23 and 24. I mean, can we get 23 points of the Lions? 10 in one half, 13 in another? I mean, are they not going to have 23 in the first half? If we put the 22 in, those 4 legs get us to minus 157. So we need one more thing. Well, we got one more game. We got one more game here on Monday. I don't trust this Texans offense. They suck. Seattle, that's a really good home field advantage. How about Seattle plus like 11.5? I mean, the worry here is we're putting our hard-earned money on frickin' Sam Darnold. God damn, I don't want to do that. But Seattle's defense is decent, even if Darnold screws up once, because the Texans' defense is good. Seattle plus 11.5 at home on Monday Night Football. I like that. Let's see what the betting splits are. Looks fine to me. It's it's about what you would expect. I kind of want to do an alternative under in this too, because I do not like the Texans offense. Throw in the fact that it's at Seattle. That's a double negative. I'm not expecting much out of the Texans here offensively. But on the other side, you got Sam Darnold. And the Texans defense is good. The coach is defensive minded. Alternative under in this game? What if we jacked it up to like damn near 60? Still sketchy, though. Still kind of sketchy. I'm going to look at the comments. What do you guys think about that? What do you think about this Seattle game? Or do we leave it alone, man? I mean, we are a little ahead of the curve on day one. We are plus 102. Do we just worry about making our money later down the road? Do we bet minus 157? Do we just bet those 4 things that literally cannot lose? I'm trying to find just one more thing to put in this, but I'm half tempted just to put our $203 on minus 157. It'll put us behind the 8 ball, but like, I don't know. Is there a law in America that says we have to hit plus 100 every time? It's a shitty slate of NFL. What do you want from me? I didn't make the games this week. We got Carolina and the Browns. We got Miami, and we got the Jets and Carolina. I mean, these are shit games. Minus 157 it just might be the move. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I mean, do you want a winning ticket, or do we really try to get to plus 100 here? Like, damn. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. They're going to win the game. They'll probably cover. Sorry to troll your videos so much, man. Just wanted to say that here. I know you're trying your best. You can troll all you want, man. That's fine. There's plenty of trolls in the comments. Now, they only get their opportunities to troll every once in a while because I win more than I lose. So, hey, when I have my rare weeks where I take, a heavy hit on the chin, that's fine, man. And I don't even know if you're one of those people or you're talking about a different type of trolling, but that's fine. Every comment on my videos helps boost the algorithm. More people fund my channel and more people win doing stuff like this. Denver will kill it. Okay. Fade the Bucks. No. Okay. Just been kind of butthurt from when I lost a few grand on some of your ladder challenge bets, but I feel the bounce back. Well, why did you lose a few grand? We never got up that high. What, you thought I was definitely going to cash a ticket and you went too heavy on it? We started with $100, man. You shouldn't be down a few grand. And hey, only bet what you can afford to lose, bro. It's not my problem. I didn't hit submit on your phone. That's your wager. You don't like my tickets? Don't bet them. You love them? You bet more than I do? That's on you. Jets plus 10.5. Absolutely not. We're putting the Jets on our challenge? No. Nope. Can't do that either. Under, all under, yes. Okay, for Seattle, yeah, it makes sense, right? No, I'm not touching Dolphins Browns. I just can't do it. All under on Seattle. Okay. Are we feeling that? All under on the Seattle game? My only bet today was minus 140, but I'll gladly take. Yeah, see that people just don't understand it. There's some people out here that are like, ooh, I really like this wager, but it's not minus 110. So I guess I'll bet the other side because there's 2 cents of value. Motherfucker, I'll bet minus 500 and put $5,000 on it. I don't care. I like winning bets, man. I like winning bets. I'm not here to like try to make sure my ticket's minus 110. Buffalo money line, bro. They're not even playing this week, dog. And fuck Buffalo. Add Philly, Chargers, or Dallas plus 11. Yeah, it's tempting. Man. I'd like 2 full touchdowns. You know, even 11 with these teams. I don't know. What's the best odds we could possibly throw in here? What about Seattle plus 11.5? Really? The Texans? Are the Texans going to go to Seattle on Monday Night Football and win by 2 touchdowns? What about Seattle? How bad is it? How bad is the price? Let's see. Alternative spread in the Seattle game is, how bad is it? How bad are we talking? Is it even doable? No, it's not. Damn it. It's just not enough points, man. It's still Sam Darnold. And the Texans have wildly underachieved. Maybe they could come alive for a game. I can't do it. If anything, I'd go alternative under. How about that? Alternative under in this Monday night game? I mean, what's the highest we could get up to? A 56.5? It's just not high enough. Damn, they're juicing these things bad now. They're on to me, guys. They're on to me. Okay, so we can't use the other Monday night game. What could we possibly put in here? I might just have to figure this out on my own, and you guys will see the ticket in the morning. It's 1 a.m. I still got to shower and stuff. I may just have to take over my role here of being the guy. I appreciate your guys' help tonight. I might just have to go take a shower, and I might just have to make the executive decision on what to do here. One more leg, man. Just one more fucking leg. Huh. One more leg. Here's like my last thinking before I hop off of here. Dallas getting the 11.5. I can't do it because Daniels is too talented and I don't trust Dak's health. And if Dak goes out of the game, they're toast. They have no defense. And it's just a team with no defense. I can't get there. Alternative over for that same game. I like, but it's already juiced too high. I'm not willing to risk it. Like I said, a couple drives, maybe they go for it on 4th and short. If they're near the end zone, they don't get it. Then it's almost impossible to get over the amount that we need. I just can't do that. So we can't use the Cowboys game. That's out. The Packers. Do we go to Green Bay? We can't. The 8 was too juicy, but we could do 4.5. Do we go Green Bay plus 4.5? Maybe the Cardinals win. Can Green Bay stay within 4.5? At least Green Bay's a good team. At least our money would be going on a good team that we can like pretty much trust. Good defense. capable offense. The Cardinals are banged up and just not very good. But it's not a full possession of a safety net. It makes me scared. God. Eagles plus 11.5. But it's just a team in turmoil. It's just a team in turmoil. We would be gambling on the mentality of the Eagles. I don't think we can do that. I don't know what else we could bet. I don't. Rams Jags, I'm just uncomfortable with it. It's the overseas game. I can't trust either side. I would rather play the Rams alt spread, but there's no Puka. We can't do that. I'm out. Eagles Vikings, I mean, what are we going to get here? You know, I don't know. Saints Bears, I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to get there. Tempted to maybe take the Bears plus points, but then Caleb Williams could have just a colossal bad game. Can't do it. Dolphins Browns, horrible game. I can't do it. Panthers Jets, miserably bad game. I just can't do it. Patriots Titans, the whole storyline, Vrabel back there, a huge spread, overrated Patriots team. I can't do it. There's a lot of games I can't do. God damn. I mean, am I wrong? Shit. I need one more leg, man. Damn it. I don't know if we're going to get there. Packers are a lock. Not sure if you called that. God, I don't know if they are. And I'm a Packers fan. Dude, they play with their food. They fuck around. Brissett's somewhat capable. I don't know. Darnold is money? Yeah, until you bet on him. All under on the Rams game? Yeah, tempting. I just can't do it, though. Pretty capable offenses, even with Puka out. Can't do it. FSU's trash. Yeah, no shit. Under 98% of money on Green Bay. Don't bet them. Yeah, it feels like a fishy game, especially with the spread still being 6.5. Can't do it. Packers are fire. Cardinals stink. Are the Packers that good? Yeah, I kind of agree. I'm sort of torn. Alt spread. Okay. Alt under in Seattle. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the best option, but it's pretty low. We just can't get a high number. The highest we could go is like 56.5 based on the juice. And that's not enough for me. 56.5 is not enough for me. We see a lot of NFL games these days. 33-30. Like 56.5 is not enough. Seahawks could go off. Texas could start scoring in junk time. It's not enough. I'm not doing it. No. It is a primetime under. Texans offense sucks. I get it. I agree with it, but I'm not willing to risk this challenge. I am really going to complete this challenge. I'm really going to get to 10K. I'm not fucking around here. Yeah, that's it, guys. I think I'm going to call it, and I'm going to go shower. I'm going to think about these options in the shower. I'm going to get a nice glass of water. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to write the stuff down, and ultimately I'm going to have to come up with one more leg. And if I really can't get there, our day 2 ticket might be minus 157. I mean, if we put our 203 on it, $130 a profit, it'd put us behind schedule, but that would still get us to like 330 off of the $100, and then we can continue next week with the 330. That's 4 legs that are going to hit. We may just have to leave it alone. A win is a win. We're not here to get rich. We still have plenty of season left. We might just have to have faith that we're going to get there when we get there. And maybe we make up some ground next week. You know, this is a shitty slate of NFL, guys. This just might not be the week to try to get to plus 100. We did it on Saturday. We did it today. We hit. College was easy. It was a good college slate. And, you know, this is a lesson you guys need to learn in gambling. You don't always have to try to get the most out of it. You don't always have to add that last piece. Minus 157 sucks. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'll leave you guys with that. I appreciate the help here. Your comments really do help, you know, talking this thing over. I read every single one of them. After this video goes live, you're more than welcome to come back to the comment section. If you have any thoughts that like come to your head that you think I should consider, I will read them. But other than that, yeah, look for the video. I'll get it out here, and yeah, I'll schedule it to upload in the morning like I typically do. Maybe 6 a.m. Eastern time like normal. So the ticket will be out. Look for it in the morning. And yeah. Actually, I just thought of something. I literally just clicked on end stream. I just thought of something. I just thought of the correct choice. It's something I've done in the past. Yes. How did I not think of that before? Okay, guys, I got you. I will figure. I'm going to leave you with that. It's a mystery. You will know in the morning. We will not be betting minus 157. I do have a concrete, bulletproof way for us to go ahead and put one more part into this ticket. So, I'm not saying it's going to get to plus 100, but we're going to be good to go. We'll be a lot closer. So, I have the right thing to do. It's going to hit, and yeah, we're good to go. I got one more thing to put in the ticket. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, man. It's fucking late. Get some sleep, you knuckleheads. Why are you guys up here at 1 a.m.?